Extreme Foolishness TV here. This is where I talk about extreme foolishness that goes on around you. I'm going to talk to you guys briefly about the closing arguments in the Ahmaud Arbery trial. The defense gave their closing arguments today. The prosecutor gave the first half of her closing arguments today. She's going to follow up tomorrow and respond to what the defendant's lawyers' arguments are, the closing arguments. Quick reaction. First of all, I watched a substantial part of the closing arguments of all three lawyers. While I was working, I was listening to it. And you can tell that the lawyers were trying hard to believe their lies or their arguments. I won't call it lies, their arguments. Because they were so weak. Let's start with the lawyer for Travis McMichael. He tried to convince the jury that Travis McMichael was scared for his life and that Ahmaud Arbery was trying to carjack him. How can somebody who is unarmed, who is being chased by two armed people, one person with a rifle, the other person with a pistol, he's been running for 5 minutes trying to get away. Roddy Bryant is in the back preventing him from running away. For 5 minutes he's been running, trying to get away. How can that unarmed person now try to carjack Travis McMichael with a shotgun pointed in his face from the driver's side? How can you now try to carjack from the driver's side? This is what the lawyers want the jury to believe. And I'm sure they have common sense, because that is straight bullshit. It doesn't make any sense. He tried to use his military experience, saying that he was in the Coast Guard and he learned how to arrest people or detain people or whatever. Just because you served in the military does not give you the carte blanche for your entire life to stop innocent people who have done nothing wrong, and arrest them. It doesn't work that way. If that were the case, every law enforcement person, former Marine, former Navy SEAL, former Ranger, former Air Force person, anyone who has served, former police officer, former FBI agent, will have the authority to just stop anyone for the rest of their lives. It doesn't make sense. If you're a civilian, you're a civilian. There's a reason why police officers have marked cars. There's a reason why police officers have uniform. Under the citizen's arrest statute, you have to have pretty much known of the felony, or it has to have been committed in your immediate presence. None of that happened here. You can't go there and try to detain somebody who you suspect did something 3 weeks, a month ago. And the lawyer for Gregory McMichael, the lady, she is terrible. She pretty much admitted during her argument that they cornered Ahmaud Arbery, but it wasn't false imprisonment. How can you corner someone, prevent them from escaping, and it's not false imprisonment? So that is an implied admission that they committed false imprisonment. The prosecutor needs to hammer on this point. The lawyer for Gregory McMichael said that, the lady, she said they were cornered. She conceded that they cornered Ahmaud Arbery. Corner, false imprisonment. This is not a game of semantics. We know what the facts are. They followed Ahmaud Arbery and they even admitted that they trapped him like a rat. That was the statement from, I believe, Gregory McMichael, that they trapped him like a rat. Roddy Bryant, his lawyer, Kevin Gall, he's been throwing red herrings throughout the entire trial. He was the one who said black pastors should be excluded. He's not a good lawyer. I mean, he pretty much is pointing fingers now at Gregory McMichael and Travis McMichael. And he filed a motion to sever to sever his client from the trial today after the close of evidence. I guess he saw that his case is pretty much done, and that his client is most likely to be convicted. So this whole trial is just sad because the evidence is so clear and overwhelming. The prosecutor did an excellent job. This was a case where they just assumed that Ahmaud Arbery was a criminal because he was jogging, most likely because of the color of his skin. That's it. Let's just call it what it is. This is about race. Because there were all the white people who went into that building, but they never chased him down. Why do you single out a black person? Because he walked into the building. The building was under construction. He didn't take anything. He was just probably jogging, stopped by, seeing a building under construction, check it out, look at the floor plans. He didn't take anything. And you saw he was jogging with his jogging pants and a shirt. Where could he have hid some wood or some granite? I mean, what can you think from a construction site they can put in your pocket? So I'm hoping that the jury does the right thing and convicts these three people. They need to be put away. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments, by the way. What do you guys think about the trial? Appreciate you guys for watching. Stay safe out there, my lovely family. And most importantly, say no to extreme foolishness.